What's good, Horror Horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer, and I just wanted to make this little intro because there are times, undoubtedly, when your boy Horror Gamer makes mistakes. Well, during this review of the 2019 Child's Play remake, I make the mistake, unfortunately, of referring to Chucky in this one as a good guy doll instead of a buddy doll. I was just thinking of the older Child's Plays when I was doing it, and it just slipped out. So I do apologize for the mix-up. I hope you guys enjoy the review, and that was it. I just wanted to make this little quick intro to let you know that, yeah, I messed up by calling him a good guy instead of a buddy. So, without further ado, here's the review, and I hope you enjoy it. What's good, Horror Horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you. And in this video is another movie review for you. And the movie I'm doing today came out last week. Video's a little late, but it wasn't too bad. It's actually the 2019 remake of Child's Play. So where do I begin with this? So before I get into any kind of review, we all know that your boy Horror Gamer's videos contains spoilers all day, every day. So if you haven't seen the movie and you're worried about having it spoiled for you, turn the video off, go see the movie, come back, hear what I had to say, leave a comment in the comment section, and let me know what you think. Okay, now with all that being said, from here on out, you've been warned. So anyway, this movie is about Andy Barkley and his mom. They move into a new neighborhood, and she gets him a good guy doll. Kind of because he doesn't have any friends. He doesn't have many friends, and his best friend is a fucking phone. So she gets him this good guy doll, and chaos ensues, basically. So here's the thing. With this movie, they stepped away from the voodoo storyline. The whole Charles Lee Ray thing. Which, don't get me wrong. The original Child's Play movie is fucking awesome. Up until Cult of Chucky, I thought was fucking stupid. And Curse was okay. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to it. So basically the story in this one is, what the director does in this is so genius. They use our dependence on social media, on the cloud, on electronics. Basically they use our dependence on electronics in this movie as kind of like a vocal point for the movie. So basically in this one, Chucky is just a doll. He's just an artificial intelligence doll who some worker in Taiwan or some fucking country like that, I guess he's like a homeless guy, and this guy gives him work, and he fucking slaps him in the face, just really treats him like shit. So what does this guy do? He basically sabotages this Chucky doll, removes all his filters so he can learn anything, and that is where it comes into play. So he gets his good guy doll, and what it does is, what Chucky does is he imprints on Andy. So basically saying Andy's really his only friend, you know what I mean? His best friend. And so throughout the movie is actually Chucky doing everything in his power to make Andy happy. Even though it gets insane, and then Chucky ends up becoming obsessed with Andy throughout the movie. Prime example. One scene, Chucky and Andy are actually playing chess or some shit like that, and he drops a piece to the game, and Andy goes to pick it up, and the cat scratches it. He has this cat, who's a mean little bastard, and the cat scratches Andy, and Andy's like, oh shit, blah blah blah, ow. And Chucky looks at Andy, and he's kind of surveying the situation, and he's like, did the cat hurt Andy? And Andy's like, yeah, I gotta go get this cleaned up. So when Andy leaves the room to go clean the scratch, he comes back and Chucky's choking the fucking cat. So Chucky's actually trying to protect Andy from, being hurt. And throughout the movie, Chucky is learning and evolving, and you almost feel bad for Chucky because, like I said, all he wants to do is he wants to make Andy happy at the beginning. You almost feel bad for him at the beginning. I did. I felt for Chucky at the beginning of this movie. And as the movie progresses, it's just Chucky trying to make Andy happy. Like, there's this scene where Andy meets these kids and they become friends, and they're all sitting around the TV watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And they're laughing and having a good time and all the gore effects and all the special effects in the movie. And Chucky's like looking around and he's seeing them laugh. And he doesn't understand that that's bad. So what does Chucky do? Chucky goes into the kitchen, grabs a knife, comes back and tries to attack them. But he wasn't doing it maliciously. He was doing it because they were laughing at the movie and he thought they would think it was funny. So it's almost like a Frankenstein's monster kind of thing here, where all Chucky was trying to do was make Andy happy. Well, there's a scene where Andy's mom has this boyfriend, and he's a real dick. Like, he's a real dick to Andy. And Chucky's sitting there watching him, and then I guess there's this back and forth between Andy and his mom's boyfriend. And his mom's boyfriend shuts the door because Andy had said, this guy's a real dick. And Chucky recorded it, and then Chucky ended up going into the bathroom, and the guy's taking a piss. And he keeps replaying the part where, Andy's saying this guy's a real dick, And so the guy comes in and starts yelling at Andy, says, you got something to say, fucking, basically say it to my face. Big man stepping up to a fucking preteen or teenager. Well, after he leaves the room, Andy just like spazzes out, has one of those like meltdowns where he's screaming in his pillow, basically saying he wants this asshole to go away, and this, and this. So Chucky, being the best friend that he is, hitches a ride with the guy, to his house, which you find out that this man is married with 2 daughters, who's having a little piece of, what I'm saying, on the side. So he's a real dick and he deserves it. And so Chucky kills him. Cuts his face off, puts it on a melon, and leaves it on Andy's dresser. So Andy wakes up the next morning and hears this fucking melon with this dude's face on it. And it was like a gift. When a cat kills a mouse and leaves it by the doorstep or on your pillow or something like that. That's what that was. So anyway, fast forward a little bit, Chucky starts becoming obsessed. So what these kids decided to do, they decided to basically kill Chucky. Rip his battery or something out of his chest. And here's the part where I felt really bad for Chucky. Okay, as they're doing this, he's begging Andy not to do this. He's like, Andy, I'm your best friend, I'm your buddy, and he starts singing his buddy song, and it's almost a heart-wrenching moment. Like, Chucky's begging his best friend because he doesn't know anybody else is his best friend but Andy. And so he sees Andy doing this to him. He's being betrayed by his best friend. And it's almost heartbreaking in a way, you know what I mean? And so they kill Chucky and throw him down the trash chute. Well, the maintenance man finds Chucky and kind of like rebuilds him to resell him. And Chucky comes back, comes to life, and just causes chaos. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. I don't want to give you everything. But, so basically, Chucky is an older model. They're getting ready to release Buddy 2. And Chucky's the first Buddy. And so, they're having this big, huge midnight release of this Buddy 2 doll, okay? Because it's just a huge popular thing. Well, Chucky can basically, like Alexa, Alexa himself through, like, take over household products and items and stuff, but from the company that he was created by. So at the midnight release of Buddy 2, fucking Chucky's there, and he, like, takes control of all these Buddy dolls, and they're trying to kill everybody in the fucking place. And some of the shit Chucky says in it is really good. And let me tell you something, Mark Hamill did a bang up job as Chucky. Let me tell you something, Brad Dourif, he'll always be Chucky, he'll always be the voice, but Mark Hamill did Chucky justice. Okay, I'm not going to give away the ending. I'm going to let you guys go out and watch it because it was such a good movie. But all I'm saying is, these guys knocked it out the park for me. They respected the past while embracing the future. And that's all I asked. And I'm excited to see where this goes, because there can be a second one. They did leave a not really a cliffhanger, but Chucky dies in every one of them and he comes back. So I'm pretty sure they're going to bring him back. So I'm excited to see. And I hope Mark Hamill stays on as the voice of Chucky, because, like I said, he did a bang-up job. You know what? I didn't even hear Chucky curse that much. I think I only heard Chucky maybe say fuck 2 or 3 times. Not like the old movies where fuck this, fuck that, don't fuck with the Chuck. Like, all I'm saying is, if you go watch this movie, go in with an open mind. It's not Charles Lee Ray, it's not Brad Dourif, but it's not a bad movie either. If you're just a Chucky fanboy who can't accept the fact that they're remaking your classic, then this movie's not for you. But if you're a horror fan and you have an open mind, this movie, you will not be disappointed. So, with all that being said, I give the Child's Play remake, 2019 remake, an 8 out of 10. Phenomenal movie. It points out the flaws in our society today with the dependence on electronics. And this can actually happen. Like, we have artificial intelligence. Like, we have that one robot chick or whatever. Who's to stop somebody from sabotaging that and making it turn evil? Think about that. It's more believable than a fucking murderer using voodoo to take over and possess a doll. Think about that a little bit. But other than that, like, this movie was great. Definitely recommend it. If you're a Child's Play fan, I recommend it. But like I said, go in with an open mind. Don't go in with, oh, well, it's not Brad Dourif, so fuck this movie. No. Mark Hamill did a bang-up job. Y'all liked him as the fucking Joker in the Batman cartoons. So, he basically he has that kind of feel to it. Like, there's this one scene, I'm not going to give it away. You really hear his voice in a real sinister way. And it's phenomenal. So, that is it. 8 out of 10. I definitely recommend you check it out. I'm not giving away everything because I want you guys to be surprised. Next video going to be released. Annabelle Comes Home. And let me tell you something. I got some shit to say about that one. So you're just going to have to stick around for that. But other than that, Horror Horde, I love you guys. Thank you for staying subscribed. I know I don't release videos much anymore, with life and going to the gym, stuff like that. Like, I work, come home, change, go right to the gym. So it's hard for me to make videos because I really don't have a house to myself kind of deal. You know what I mean? Because there's always somebody here and there's always somebody getting in the way. But I'm definitely going to work on it and try to at least get you guys, if I can, 2 videos a week. That way I can keep my channel relevant. So look for that. Remember, next video, Annabelle Comes Home. So, alright, Horror Horde. That's it. I'm done. I'm going to let you get out of here. Go check out Chucky, Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy the movie if you go see it. And until next time, as always, Horror Horde, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.